And welcome back, everybody. This is Movies and Beyond. I'm Callum, that's Kyle, and we have just seen Dumb Money. We would have seen it last night, but Kyle were busy. I had a long week at work, so we saved it for the weekend. And this is going to be our review of Dumb Money. So, first of all, Kyle, did you like the film?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty good.
I think this is one of the best films of the year. It's
Hmm.
yeah, and what I like about this film is you expect a film about this subject matter to be like really long and have its dull bits in it and stuff like that. This was quite a quick to the point film. Like this film was straight to it. It was quite well paced, I thought. What do you?
Yeah, I'd say it's definitely not a film for people who are into that sort of, statistics and stuff like that. You're not gonna really get that here. You're just gonna get the story of what happened.
Yeah, it dumbed it.
You know,
It like dumbed it down, didn't it, and explained it for the
it dumbed it.
everyman.
I would say it didn't really get into it too much. Yeah, it sort of dumbed it down, but it wasn't like it. I don't know. It was just um a movie I could compare it to is say like in Wolf of Wall Street. Obviously, it's nothing like that, but that tries to that the way it explains the statistics and all the more complicated
Yeah,
stuff in that it does it in a similar fashion where it's like it's there, you're just showing more of the outcome of it and people's reaction to it rather than showing like what it really means because you can see it on everyone's reaction kind of thing, if that makes sense.
yeah.
It's not as complicated as what was that other one? It's got Steve Carell in it, and it's also
The Big
got
Shot.
yeah, The Big Short. Yeah, I can't really. I want to get into that film because it's got some pretty good star power in it, and I've heard it's pretty good. Reviews are pretty good. I just can't get into it. It's too much.
Yeah,
If I knew stocks, I think I'd probably enjoy it more, but I don't, unfortunately.
I like that
Uh,
film. I like that film a lot actually.
yeah, with this though, I do enjoy it, and do you know what? It's got a lot of star power in it.
Cast a mate. Let's run down them right now.
Yeah.
Paul Dano, obviously
Mhm.
last year did the Batman. He's done
Mhm.
other stuff as well. He's always been. I remember the first thing I seen him in where I thought this guy's pretty fucking good was Prisoners. Uh,
Mhm.
Denis Villeneuve's Prisoners with Hugh Jackman, Jake Gyllenhaal. He plays like a. Well, I don't want to spoil the film, but if you haven't seen Prisoners, that's great. Seth Rogen, he was great in this. Sebastian Stan, he had a small role, but from what he had, that was great. Nick Offerman, Pete Davidson. I really like Pete Davidson in this. He had like probably some of my biggest laughs.
I'm gonna say I'm not the biggest fan of Pete Davidson. I'm not like a Pete Davidson hater. I like him. He's okay.
Yeah,
It wasn't anything that kind of like. But for me, Pete Davidson in this film was my favorite role that I've seen him in.
yeah.
Just because I mean, I've seen. Have you ever seen the King of Staten Island? I think
No,
is it that one? That
Bill
movie's.
Burr, done it.
Yeah, I really like that film. But yeah, I like him. I think that's like those are the two roles that I mainly like him in. He
Yeah,
was okay as Black Knight in Suicide Squad. I mean, it was just more of a cameo, really.
yeah.
But yeah, no, he was great in this. He was just like more of a really side character, as he
Yeah.
kind of normally is. Um,
America Ferrera, obviously just coming off Barbie. Having a
mhm.
role in this. She played the nurse in this. Anthony Ramos, who was in The Heights, and he's just been in Transformers at the beginning of this year. Shailene Woodley and Vincent D'Onofrio as well. All great. All great in this. And do you know, I didn't realise until the end, but the person who played the manager in the game shop to Anthony Ramos's character, that was Dane DeHaan when he pulled his mask down. The guy who played the
Did you not
Green.
know?
I realised when he pulled his mask down.
I didn't when the first scene he's in. I didn't realize that was him. I thought this guy's like, the role he portrays is a bit like
Yeah,
just I thought it was like a really side thing, but and then I think it was like the second scene. I was like, okay, yeah, that's him. And then obviously face reveal. But yeah, no, I'm surprised because he's quite still youngish. Do you know what I mean? So for him
yeah,
to play more of a senior manager at GameStop, I mean, it's kind of it's somewhat believable. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no. Either way, it were great, and it was fucking hilarious that scene. But I'm not gonna spoil it. But
Yeah, no.
just that little.
But yeah, no. Roaring Kitty. Go. I just loved like his energy, like on camera. You know, where he's making the videos at first and he's a bit smaller and he starts off really quiet, and then you see later on, he gets a bit louder. And even with us doing this, making videos, I remember being really quiet when I started and not wanting to speak too loud, thinking, oh, what if my grandma hears me downstairs and stuff like that. Now I don't care. And
No, you
it's
don't shut the fuck up.
now I don't shut the fuck up, no, and could relate to that on a bit. But yeah,
Especially with the mic that you're getting.
yes, I ordered it before I saw the film. But I just really liked the story in this film, and then it really was a representation of 2 years ago. I felt like the film took me right back to 2021.
Yeah,
And
well, the whole mask thing and mentioning
yeah,
lockdown and stuff. It didn't. I mean, it's nothing to really shy away of. It was a real thing. I get it. It can be a little traumatic for some people, but it's a real thing. It's happened. By any means, it didn't. You know, it didn't really play too much into. Well, it did, and
into the story of the film. Yeah,
yeah, it played into the
it was
plot of
it
it.
was a
But
background setting, definitely.
yeah, yeah.
But they
But
couldn't do that without not mentioning, because it was a big part of
because
what
it's
drove this.
why it happened.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I gotta say, quick thing here. The memes were on point. I
Oh,
thought they were
well, they were
great.
ripped straight off the Reddit. I remember just following
Mm,
this on Reddit back in the day and just thinking, oh, this is hilarious. And yeah, no, just looking at it all now and it all coming back to me, and I thought, that's on point. That's on point. Oh God, I remember seeing that happen.
mm,
Yeah, no. I really, really like this film. It's it's a fun time. It is a fun time. If you're looking for like a fun time, you want to go out this weekend, see something at the cinema. I know we've only got Sunday now tomorrow, but if you are looking for something to watch, I'd go out and see this. This is a fun, educational film that's based on a true story. It's a good true story because I remember like a week after the Congress thing happened. I'm pretty sure someone got the book rights, and then the person who got the book rights already got it optioned for a film like within the same week. So we've known this has been coming for a while now, but yeah, I'm really happy with the end result, and they could have played on that, all the stuff like back then and all the memes, and they could have just made it about stuff like that. But it was all there to service Paul Dano's character's story. What's his name again? Summit Griffin. Let's just call him Roaring Kitty. It was all there to service his story, and you feel for him. There's obvious stuff with his sister. There's a scene where he's sitting around the table with his family, and they're on about how much money he's got, in the stock market, and they're all pressuring him to sell it. But
mm,
he's a fucking smart man, and he's like, no, I believe in it. I believe in it, and he does, and it does pay off for him in the end, we think. So yeah. Favorite scene? Go on. What's your favorite scene in film?
Um, they're all really good scenes.
It flows so nicely together, doesn't it?
Yeah, it all is just. I mean, I think it's when ever shitballs was said. That made me laugh. I guess that was my. I'm not gonna say my favorite thing about the entire thing, but that was the thing that just made me laugh the most. It was just yeah. But no, as a whole film though, genuinely, I can't really say there's a great. There's a better scene than
Yeah,
any other scene in the film. To be completely honest, they're all
yeah, because
just
it
as
works
good.
so well in tandem with each other, and the building of the money and getting richer and richer.
Hmm.
You know, it's yeah, really interesting stuff. So out of 10, what would you give Dumb Money?
I'd give it a solid. Ooh, give it a solid 8.5. Yeah.
I'm right with you on that one. Right with you on that one. Definitely an 8.5. So yeah, have you seen Dumb Money? What did you think? We loved it. Let us know down below. Be interested to hear what you guys think of Dumb Money. Also, like the video, share the video, show us to your mother, subscribe. We've just hit 50 subscribers, so that's amazing. I know it sounds weird, but I actually never thought we would, but we did. But yeah, cheers, and see you in the next video. Kyle, give him a wave. Nice.